Empathic Sensitive Souls. Happy Monday. How is everyone doing? How was your weekend? Mine was very relaxing. I was doing the deep freeze where I actually had to leave the house. I had to go grocery shopping. I was out of everything. And it just totally wore me out. So I took the rest of the weekend and I relaxed and I slept and I relaxed and I slept. I actually did my dishes for once. I have not felt good. So now I am on the mend. I'm on the upward swing, but I took the time this weekend to just, and it was a gorgeous weekend. And I didn't even get outside to enjoy it. I was rather disappointed, but yet I don't feel good. So I just have to take that as it's time for me to rest. So this morning I drew a card for our group and it's the slow and steady card. Well, after a deep freeze, I'm not going to hop right back into the fray of insanity, so it's going to be slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race. Pushing things forward impulsively will not only prevent success, but potentially cause more trouble than what you're prepared to handle. But isn't that true? Every time we try to push, we have our agenda in our head of how we want things to be, and we push and push, 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 instead of letting things just unfold. And it never fails. Every time I have a set idea of how I want things to be, it never goes that way. My plans never go according to the plan that I have in my head. Moving too quickly will yield unripe fruit with a bitter taste. Slow down, breathe, meditate. You're not a human doing, you're a human being, so just be. Everything will work out if you can apply the brakes and become more aware of what's going on in the moment. And that's going to be so true this week at work for me because I have a coworker, she is out. A calm focus on the now, breathing in the beauty of my surroundings, will restore my power to consciously co-create my world. All frights ripen in their own time. Isn't that a beautiful card? Slow and steady wins the race. So I'm going to have to really put on the brakes instead of going full bore at work because not feeling well and trying to gather my strength and feel I can do it for 8 hours of the day, and then once I'm home I'm exhausted. So I have to try to balance out all my energy at work because I have to. I get paid to be there, right? So I always feel guilty if I'm not giving my 100%. But I have to, but let's say apply the brakes. I have to apply the brakes and just work at a steady pace instead of going insane. And take my time and rest because when you don't feel good, especially when you have a head cold and your brain is full of yuck, I can't think straight. And trying to organize and keep myself in line, it's hard, and then it becomes tedious, and then it's so I just have to go slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race every time. Take my time. We will get there. I will complete the work as I complete the work. I mean, are there things that I have to get done in a rapid pace? Yes, but it doesn't have to be everything. And I just have to keep reminding myself just to breathe. It's okay. It's Monday. Have a happy Monday, everyone. I will hop back in on Wednesday. If you need help, if you need to slow down, if you need to gather your thoughts, if you need to have a sounding board and try to figure out where you're going next or what you're going to do, or if you want to get over the fear of being seen and being heard, of being okay going slow and steady instead of going like the Energizer Bunny and going crazy, if you need to stand in your own power and take a deep breath and say, no, I will get it done as I get it done, and stop being pushed, because they like to push, don't they? Especially being a highly sensitive and empathic person, they like to push. And of course, we always feel guilty because we know how it feels on the other end when you're counting on someone and they let you down. So we don't want other people to feel let down, so we go over and above and beyond what our job description should be. I've been there. I catch myself still being there. But if you want to, excuse me, work through that, let me know. As an intuitive emotional healer, that's my jam. That's what I love to do. I love helping people work through the drama, work through the trauma, to see the other side, to come out on the other side, to start living life as they want to live it, not as they have been shown or told how to do it. Let me know. Drop me a message, drop me a comment, direct message me, reply back to any of my emails, and we'll connect. I hope you all have a fantastic beginning of the week. I'll hop back in on Wednesday, and we'll see how our slow and steady is going. We'll see if we're still snail pace and slow and steady, or if things have gotten crazy. It's supposed to be a gorgeous week of weather, so enjoy while you can. Bye for now, everyone.